Hi. So next game we're going to call the name game. You can see a name on the wall using sticky notes. Again, variations of this game here. What we could have done previous to what we've got here is those sticky notes could have been stuck all around the hall, the room that we're in, up and down the stairs, lounge, kitchen, wherever. You or your child have got to go and collect those sticky notes, bring them back, put them in order to spell their name. If they're struggling with that, then I would have their name written out for them to copy first, okay? But I'm kind of doing this in reverse at the minute because we're going to pretend that we're at a point where we can recognise the name. Those are the letters in your name. Talk about the sounds, talk about the capital letter at the start. So capital letters for names of people. So that's a capital T. We've got a H, O, M, A, S. Okay, we know how to spell Thomas. Now, next step here is we're going to mix up the letters to see if you can recognise the order that we need to put them in. Okay, so we've mixed them up. So you can see. There we go. So the letters are mixed. Now, Thomas, you need to put them back in the right order. Do you think you can do that? Or if it's your name and your name isn't Thomas, are you ready? Let's go. Thomas is a bit stuck. What do you think we can do? Look for the capital letter. I can spot it. T, R, M, A, S. Thomas. But hang on, something's happened. There's a letter left over. Let's look again then, Thomas, and see how we spell your name. Is there a silent letter? There is, isn't there? Goes here. But we can't hear the Thomas. The H goes here. So let's move the letters along to make space for the H. Well done, Thomas. Good work. You've recognised the letters in your name. Now then, Thomas, can you write your name? Bit more trickier. Now I would say to Thomas, you don't need to write on whiteboard on the paper, whiteboard paper, magic paper on the wall. Just doing this on a normal piece of paper, your normal notebook, whatever surface you want to write on. If you want to get the roll of lining paper that we've had for the spelling squiggle, if you want to put a sheet of paper on the wall, if you've got magic whiteboard paper, you might have a whiteboard, whatever he wants to practice on. So looking carefully at each of these letters to write his name, encouraging the use of that capital letter. So capital T, look at the H. Some children might be starting to use cursive writing. It wasn't something I brought in straight away, but we can look at those. We can look at that in a different video if we want. So we could be using cursive. And obviously letter formation is a whole other video, but just get practicing writing out those letters on any kind of paper. And as always, different colour pens make it fun. Biros, pencils, whatever you've got. When Thomas or your child, whatever your child's name is, or your name, if you're watching, whatever your name is, when you're at a point where you think you're confident and you are good enough to do that on your own, the next thing is to take away those post-it notes for your letter and see if you can write your name all by yourself. Have a go. Don't forget to subscribe.